Good morning. So this reading is for Friday, January 3rd. So before I start the shuffling, feedback coming through very, very clearly here. So what I'm going to do going forward, daily readings, obviously, I enjoy doing them. The weekly readings by each zodiac sign, and that's how this channel got started. I do enjoy those as well. So we're going to keep those going. I'm going to pause the astrology readings that I was doing on a monthly basis. What I am going to do on a twice a year basis, semi-annual, is the longer version, that 1 hour-ish reading where it was all the zodiac signs, all the houses, and doing the readings that way. So every sign had their own kind of roughly 1 hour reading relative to all those astrology houses. So I'll do that again. I'll publish those at the end of June, kind of a mid-year check-in to see how the back half of the year is going to go, because 2025 is one of those major transition years. And then a year from now, I'll do it for all of 2026. And so we'll just kind of keep that cadence going. I will take any additional feedback that you have. Just wanted to kind of set the record straight on the readings that I'll be doing here. So with the current energy, nope, let's see, future energy. Okay, one more. Not surprised to see this one either. So the star showing up at the bottom of the deck here. It feels like a lot of healing is taking place. Definitely we're hitting one of those kind of transition periods again. With this transition, things are being shaken up for sure. But with the star card, there's a lot of healing that's taking place, a lot of movement forward. I'm picking up a lot of movement. I'm picking up a lot of wands energy, even though I'm not really seeing a lot of wands. It just feels like the pace is starting to accelerate here, and you're going after what you want. You're healing at the same time. And so these things are being done in tandem. Nothing is being done right now in isolation. So you're probably experiencing a lot of maybe small progress forward, a little bit of kind of regressing that's connected to the healing here before you're able to move forward again. So you're never going to go back to where you were 6 months ago, a year ago, none of those things. It is about you making progress moving forward, but it's almost like I'm getting the analogy of a weight loss. So if you, let's say weight loss, you have a lot of weight to lose, so you have a lot of progress that you need to make, but as you start working on it, so fixing your diet, coming up with some sort of fitness program, you hit a plateau. That's what this is akin to. So it's kind of hitting these different plateaus, which is requiring more healing for you to take place in order to move forward. In order to start losing that weight again, you kind of have to break through that plateau, which means you have to make some modification. You have to adjust something that just needs a tweak. That's the healing that is taking place. So very interesting energy. When I look at the past energy here, I'm getting the Knight of Wands, Ten of Swords, and Temperance. So Knight of Wands, Ten of Swords, Temperance, you are actively disconnecting from the past. That's what the Ten of Swords is all about. Mentally releasing all of the pain, all of the anxiety, anything that you would have gone through in the past. With the Knight of Wands, this is very active on your part. You took a lot of steps here in the past. Temperance, you were able to find your inner balance here. Love to see that. It is Sagittarius energy, so that may or may not be significant. Knight of Wands is also Sagittarius energy, so that's actually a lot of fire. This is a lot of movement that was taking place here in the past. You made a lot of progress here, but you're kind of in one of those plateaus at the moment. And so in order to break you free, the Tower is showing up here. We have the Tower with the Eight of Pentacles. There's something here that you need to see. There's something connected to the Tower, removing some sort of block or obstacle. It's meant to show you what you already are capable of doing. There's something around that energy. There's skills that you already have. There's relying on past lessons. It doesn't feel like it's what you're disconnecting from right now. It feels like it's further in the past. You already have the skill set from prior experience, like a long time ago. And the universe is trying to remind you that you've gotten yourself out of worse situations, or maybe another situation that felt just as bad as the one that you're currently exiting. So you already have the skill within you. And I'm getting the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is about you pursuing your happiness here. So enjoying the company, your friends, your family. That's really what the Three of Cups is all about. it's a shake up here to remind you, you already know what it takes to be happy. And so when I look at the future energy and I get the Wheel of Fortune, so this is a positive turn of events. This is also divine timing. Temperance is divine timing in the past. Tower is divine timing. And we have the Wheel of Fortune with divine timing. So there's a lot of major events taking place. A lot of major shifts are taking place. And so kind of lean into some of this energy instead of resisting it. We do have the Justice card showing up with the Nine of Swords. That's very similar to the Temperance and the Ten of Swords in the past. So whatever's happening here, you are moving on from a situation. It might be taking you a little bit longer because we have the 10 showing up in the past. We have the 9 showing up in the future. So this might be one of those plateaus that you're really trying to break free from. But with this Justice card showing up, just like the Temperance, you're able to find your balance. You are disconnecting from it. You're leaning into that energy more. Oh my God, and just like the past energy with the Knight of Wands, I'm getting the Page of Wands showing up here. So the Page of Wands is ushering in something new. This is movement forward. You might even be having conversations around what it is that you want to accomplish. Maybe some of the positive momentum that you're starting to experience in your life. You might be talking to other people. You might be getting to a place where you feel like you can open up and trust somebody else to understand your experience or what you've been through. So clarify the 10. Oh, okay, I've got 2. Tell me about Temperance. With the Knight of Wands, I'm getting the 5 of Wands. So what happened here was that 10 of Swords, very painful when it happened. Absolutely. It's the most painful card in the deck. But what was happening here in the past is that you were already working through the big kind of bulk of the pain, and what it was becoming was kind of this obstacle and challenge for you to be able to move forward. And so this is the action that you took here in the past, was to overcome. I'm getting a sense of kind of you leaping over the obstacles and challenges. You've already done so much work and you got right up to there and you thought, okay, this is it. I can easily jump this. And so you did. And so clarifying this 10 of Swords, we have the 9 of Cups with the Ace of Swords. Exactly. Focus here on your long-term goals. What does emotional fulfillment look like for you? This really is, that 9 of Cups really is the minor card to the Star. They're very similar energy, but I like how it's showing up with the Ace of Swords because you're releasing anything that's preventing you from going after exactly what you want. Clarifying Temperance here is the 4 of Cups. So really disconnecting from that past disappointment, that past pain, whatever the situation was, it was about kind of removing that from your life. It was kind of, it feels like a final block and barrier to you moving forward. Wow. Okay. So what's happening here with the Tower, 10 of Swords, clarifying it. This is the shakeup. It's removing the block and barrier from your life. That's exactly what this Tower is doing. With the 8 of Pentacles, I'm getting the King of Pentacles. You know exactly what you need to do in order to create your own long-term stability here. Clarifying the 3 of Cups, we have the Hermit with the Devil. You're doing a lot of work and you have been doing a lot of work. What this tells me is that once the actual 10 of Swords is removed from your life, that's when a healing takes place. You're detaching. That's that devil energy. The devil is toxic patterns, unhealthy patterns, all of it. With the Hermit showing up here, this is healing. These are both earth signs, and you've got the King of Pentacles out here. So whatever healing is taking place, it's really kind of at the center of it is your own stability, nurturing yourself. But this is what you're healing from. So with the Wheel of Fortune, I'm getting the Ace of Pentacles showing up here. But if you look how similar those images are. When you actually just look at the construction of the images, they're very similar. So the Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Pentacles, I mean, this is a brand new beginning. You're moving in a more stable, grounded. This is the offer of some sort of long-term opportunity. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're channeling a lot of earth. I'm getting a lot of earth and fire showing up here. So really focused on your stability, taking actions that align with your own stability. Remove anything that prevents your stability. That's coming through pretty loud and clear. We have the Justice and the Nine of Swords being clarified by the Queen of Pentacles here. So when I said a conversation, you might have somebody here that I'm getting the word confidant. So there might be somebody here that is really close to you, whether it's a close friend, it's a romantic partner, whoever this person is. It feels like this is somebody that you can trust and you can really open up to this person. They would see things the way that you do. Meaning that if you really explain the entire situation and the steps that you took and why you took them, you don't even really need to get to the why. They understand it because they would have done the same thing. This is somebody who would have had a similar response to you. And so as you start opening up, this is where you're able to really trust and engage with this person. I'm getting a sense of this person really developing a deep connection with this person because you really get each other on a soul level. There's something really special about this connection. And this could be, I mean, it doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a really good friend. We all have those people that we just know we can trust them, that we can go to them and explain the situation and they're going to have our backs because they see things the way that we do. I also got on the flip side though, those are the people that you go to when you want to be enabled because they're going to see things the way that you do and they will tell you yes, even if the answer should be no. But with the Page of Wands, I am getting the Seven of Cups. So similar energy to what we saw yesterday. And it feels like you're just trying to, right now, create your own stability. So it's about removing the past, disconnecting, finding your stability. So it's not about what kind of actions are you taking going forward. It's about, okay, let me establish my stability because so much change is taking place. I can't grow until I have this solid base. And so that's what you're really working on right now. That's why the Seven of Cups is showing up. So the Seven of Cups, it just indicates that you're having a hard time figuring out, prioritizing what to do next. This could be part of the conversation you're having with this person, trying to figure out what are your goals, what is it you want to go after in the short term, like what's the short-term goal versus a long-term, really coming up with that kind of strategy here. So this is the reading for Friday. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.